Yeah, they're a really good team. Very, very experienced. A lot of older guys that really know how to play. But yeah, it was a very, very gritty comeback win. I mean, we were down 10, 12. They throw in a three at the horn before halftime from pretty deep, and our guys never really pointed fingers. They didn't do anything like that. They were just together the whole time, and I don't think they ever lost confidence that we were going to come back and win that game. So I give them a lot of credit.
Can you talk about the emotions on the sideline for you guys at that game and kind of how that ebbed and flowed?
So Coach Brown and Coach Gove have been in a lot of huge, huge games. So they are pretty mild-mannered, even-keeled. They don't get too happy. Me, on the other hand, I'm really into it. I get a little high, a little low. I don't ever show the guys that, but between us, yeah, I get a little high and low. But our guys were great, man. We have a lot of experience on our team. I mean, Rylan Holt was awesome. Zach Toussaint was awesome. Larry was a little banged up, so he wasn't his normal self, but I thought he played really, really well. And then Ahmed Muhammad was just phenomenal for us. And I think as the season's been going along, he's been getting a lot more confidence and playing a lot smarter, and he's going to be a tough, tough player for years to come.
Coach, rivalry definitely showed in that matchup. And, kind of a weird question, but, a lot of games you've been playing have been sort of lopsided. So did you really need to play in a game like this, an overtime matchup, have a game like this?
Well, ideally you want to win by 20 every time. But I think it is crucial to play in closer games because when you get to the regional tournament, the Elite Eight, those games are obviously going to be pretty close. So I think it was a good one for us. I think it was good to be in that atmosphere where the majority of the fans are against us, and the stadium was pretty loud for how many people they had there. So it was good for our guys, and to have Larry go out with 5 fouls and not playing overtime, and somebody like Brock Mishak stepping in and having to play big time minutes, I think that was good for him as well.
Kind of building on that, like you said, Larry does have fouls. How big is it? Because obviously it's been almost automatic all year. Someone has to step up and fill that role in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Zach Toussaint in the overtime, I think he scored our last 2 buckets. The very last one was insanely tough. I don't know how he got that one to go in. He may have traveled. He may not have traveled. We're not going to talk about it, but he was awesome for us, and Rylan Holt was great defensively getting stops. So I think we're a really deep team. Obviously, I think having Larry helps, but when he goes out, it's not so much focused on getting him the ball necessarily, and we kind of move a little better, and we just got to get better moving when he's in the game as well.
You guys have been at home for so long. Usually, you're kind of used to that alternating. Week at home, 1 week on the road. Do you feel like returning on the road after basically 2.5 weeks at home was kind of an adjustment a little bit?
Yeah, I think there was an adjustment, but I also think winning on the road is really, really tough. It's not that far of travel to Permian, to Angelo, but to play a really tough game Thursday night and then to go play Angelo Saturday at 3, it's a pretty quick turnaround. So we knew it was going to be a battle. In a couple weeks when we go over to Austin and play St. Edwards and St. Mary's, we know that's going to be a battle as well.
Big week this week. Multiple teams coming in. Obviously, you swept them in their places there. What do you take from those games this series?
Well, Eastern's going to be ready to roll. They always play us really tough, and their coach does a great job. They have a lot of size, and they're really, really physical. So that's just going to be a dogfight. And then Western doesn't have the best record, obviously, but we're the ranked number 1 team, so they're gonna come out ready to play. And if we don't bring it, then they're gonna beat us.